Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I mean, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can...
Chance, surely! Knocks it into space. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Dumfries spots it and intercepts. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking for a runner. Carlos Augusto promptly onto that, and that is that. Mkhitaryan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the top.
And Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Good ball, good take. And he's hit it long. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Thuram. Carlos Augusto. And it's Sucic. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out for a throw. Carlos Augusto. Sucic. Inter Milan finding their passes. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Luis Enrique. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's been shifted off it. Çalhanoğlu couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Thuram. Carlos Augusto. That's a little off target. Sucic. Çalhanoğlu. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Thuram, and it's Dimarco. Mkhitaryan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Sucic tries from distance. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's gone looking for safety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dumfries. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Darmian clears. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Enrique. That's a sharp pass. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Martinez. That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu is flagged offside. Great vision. Martinez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That has not gone well. A lot of space ahead of him. Over to the left. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's rather hopeful. Played out towards the right wing. Çalhanoğlu. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Carlos Augusto. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Çalhanoğlu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Martinez. Dumfries. Oh, shooting chance! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's been caught napping. We get a throw in. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinez is onto this. Just eases him off the ball. Dumfries.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Camavinga certainly showed terrific balance.
Oh no, what has happened? There's the shot! They've scored! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
India breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's in on goal! Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to...
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
India, Messi! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slipped.
Now Mbappe. And a chance! He scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. Kane. Real chance! Clark. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Big chance, must be! Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 7.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Dijk. Donnarumma. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Clark, foot in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kane running with the ball. And he shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
In with the challenge. Takes a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it through, and the shot! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe, shot at goal! Oh, it's hit the post! They've scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. India were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
India really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
India utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running off. Chance, surely! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's having a shot! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Charlton have the chance to go the other way. He's had a shot! And that has faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Sensational from Camavinga! True class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, they're very much...
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 58 minutes
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe! It's come to nothing.
Kylian Mbappe.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 22.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's made its way to him. Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one. Big chance! Sensational from Camavinga! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 66 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be...
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
There's the shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Kane clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Clark. What a throw in. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe!
substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 78 minutes is...
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk!
Donnarumma.
Van Dijk!
Donnarumma is steaming forward. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rolls it backwards. Charlton are looking to break at pace. India can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Fernandez puts his foot on the gas. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
6 added
Deftly
minutes
away.
has been indicated.
Shot at goal! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Harry Kane!
How many? Just how many?
Harry Kane!
And it's Van Dijk. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that. Dink over the top. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has a chance for a shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 21, Kylian
There is some
Mbappe.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's decided to go for it. And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Portugal are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, in he goes again! It's there! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Shoots! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, super! Mbappe! And he hits the net again in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. India are at the peak of their powers. Great chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, that's ambitious. Fagioli. Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Kane! And that's past the post. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! He's put it wide. Pressing high and with purpose. Hakimi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Kane. And that pass isn't the best. Robertson. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Robertson. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. And here's Kane. Kane purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Picked out, and the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Camavinga looking to... And the finish! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Camavinga clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Caicedo. And Fagioli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! And he's following up! And that's wide.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Caicedo. Chance, surely! This possibly the last play of the half. Point blank header! And he's heaved it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
India have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Camavinga has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Valverde. Good ball, good shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And he's been shifted off it. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just about within shooting range. No, it's wide.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Kane. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Throw it. Messi gets a foot in here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hazard driving for chance! Now, and one more try!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
The ball is bounced loose now. Taken back almost at once. Son Heung-min engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe, he's had a shot!
Substituição para Portugal. Número
What
44.
a number 4 coming up here.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 19.
And the shot! He scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He could be in here. Oh, he's got a chance for a shot! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.